Hey guys, Lawrence Broussard. I wasn't planning on doing this. If you notice, I just got back from the gym, but I realized something that I wanted to share with you. I was asked to do the thing about depression and alone, and I probably wouldn't have done it except for the person was so sincere. I felt that I needed to share. Well, today I realized something about me, that I wasn't suffering depression, but I was suffering great sadness, and if I wasn't careful, it would have became depression. I have not worked out at the gym, I think, for 8 days, and excuse was my shoulder was hurting, and I wanted to take a mental break, but I never asked myself why did I need a mental break. And then I went to the gym today to work out, not at my normal time, and I realized I was escaping Agoy, pain. Well, what was I doing? The person that I normally talk to for an extended period of time, I would, in the morning at the gym, I would text them while I was working out, which was perfect because between sets it would kind of give me a breather. And then after I finished worked out, I had time. We would spend about an hour, hour and a half on a video chat. Well, if I went to the gym, guess what? I would miss them because I was used to texting them, and so what I did is I used the excuse as the shoulder as an excuse to avoid the agoy, the pain, and it was really silly because I'm happy with the decision that they made. I mean that's fine, but I was avoiding the alone. You remember depression and alone, feeling alone. Going to the gym without that normal routine that was there would cause me to feel alone, so I avoided it. So what I wanted to share also with you is this, because I don't think I did a good enough job of it the other day. A pain scale is from 0 to 10. You know, being 0, no pain, 10, basically screaming, hollering, and I can't control yourself. I'm not a medical professional, but that's kind of how it works. Well, you can use depression, you can use physical pain, you can use anything under the same scale. Let's say my pain was at a 6, and so I avoided the gym so I didn't have to feel pain, and it would be a 3. Now, problem is that's not constructive. My feelings were lying to me. If I had just looked at it and said, okay, look, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to feel some joy, some pain, but I'll work through this and it'll go back to a 3 and then go all the way back to a 0, and it'll go back in a very, very healthy way. But instead, I completely avoided it without even realizing it. And I think a lot of times in our life, that's what we do, because we have our dreams, or where we are, we're working in this direction, but there's pain. Because the more we realize what our dreams are, the more we realize a lot of times we're far from those dreams, and they hurt. So what I wanted to tell you is, it's okay to manage pain, but if you avoid it, it controls you. Because it was 8 days I didn't work out. That's a long time since I've been like really serious about lifting weights and everything. Is November, and then I guess about a year and a half I was running before that, somewhere around there, until I hurt my ankle. And I feel like my program's just really starting to get into play. And you know, 8 days probably not the end of the world. It didn't hurt me very much. I mean, I didn't get real deep condition in that time. But what if I'd have let it go in a month? What if I'd have let it go in 2 months? I'd have lost most of my progress in the last 6-7 months, all because without realizing it, I'm avoiding pain. So even though I know this stuff really well, because what I'm showing you right now, not this 0 to 10, but the reality dream stuff, these are all my deals. I mean, I'm the one who created them. I'm not saying somebody else didn't do it, but I've never seen this. This is what I do. I take kind of economic and finance principles and emotional principles, and I put them together to make calculated decisions. And when I mean calculated, I'm not talking about cold. I'm talking about being real, just very real. So when you're hurting, look at what you're hurting, why you're hurting, and look at what constructive steps you can take. And here's the kicker for y'all that are suffering a lot. Think about it this way. If where you're at every day is a level 6 pain, what is it worth to you to go to a 5? And what is it worth to you to go to a 4? Maybe you can never get below a 4. You know, maybe you've got a physical injury and you're going to always be at 4. But isn't 4 a heck of a lot better life than 3? And isn't 5 better than 6? Because this is just, this is a disabling pain. You start getting here, you're grumpy, but you have some quality of life. So guys, be real with yourself. Don't be transparent. And like the person asked me to talk about depression and alarm, I never thought within a couple of days of them talking to it, I would be dealing with the same thing. So it turned out to be a benefit to me. Y'all have a good day. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.